Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Zach. Today we are back. This is my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about 6 things that you can do with $600. I got my 0-cent iced water, and I also just got my stimulus check. My bank account has been stimulated, I have been stimulized, and I am ready to allocate this money to the place it will best serve me. I'll give you a hint, it's not McDonald's. I'll go over 6 ways you can utilize your stimulus check when it comes in, and at the end, I'll go over how I plan to use mine. So let's jump right into it. Before we get started, I want to point out that I'm going to link any resources that I mention in the description below, and we'll also link some other reputable channels so you can draw some information from there too. If you want to add to that list, feel free to leave a comment and I'll add it in. Alright, number 1. You need to make sure you have food on the table. This means covering all of your basic expenses. Make sure the lights are on and the water is running. This means you have to take care of the basics. If you are behind on any of your bills, now would be the time to catch up. Put gas in your car so you can get to work. Make your car payment. I don't know who needs to hear this, but your rent also has to be paid. Make sure you have all of the things you absolutely need, because if you can't eat, you can't survive. Getting caught up on all of your essentials will give you some peace of mind. Number 2. Do absolutely nothing. Just leave this money in your bank account. $600 isn't much when it comes to an emergency, but it's a start in case you get a flat tire or in case something else happens. This way you'll have a little bit of spare cash in the bank to get you by with a little bit of peace of mind in case things go wrong. Number 3. If you are in a position where you have some money tucked away in a savings account for an emergency, you can use your $600 to pay off debt. Even if it's just a small portion of debt you might owe, putting an extra $600 towards it might kickstart a feeling of accomplishment by paying off some of this. You're more likely to keep paying on it faster, ultimately removing it from your life entirely. In times of crisis, the less payments you have to worry about, the better. This will allow you to focus more on the money coming in and keeping more of it. Number 4, if you have an emergency fund and you're in a good financial position, consider donating your stimulus check to an organization or a friend or family member in need. Organizations can usually stretch money out very far, and it's impressive what just a small donation can do. Consider donating to a couple of different organizations, and I've linked an example of what just $10 can do for an organization. By doing this, not only will you be helping your community, but you'll also feel good about it too. Number 5, invest it. Put it away for your retirement. Your future self will thank you for it. You'll be amazed by what the power of compound interest can do. $600 invested over 40 years at a 10% return is over $27,000 in future money, as Graham Stephan calls it. That can buy a lot of McDonald's. That could literally buy a car. My point is, if you think about it, if you invest this $600 wisely, the government is really giving you a lot more in future money. You're probably thinking, these are stimulus checks. We're supposed to be spending them. Investing is boring. Well, this brings us to number 6. Go out and support your local businesses who have been struggling with everything going on. Tip generously, and if you can't support certain services because of local restrictions, gift cards help give businesses the cash flow up front to sustain basic operations until things return to normal. So there you have it, 6 things you can do with $600. Personally, I'll be making an extra car payment with my $600, lessening my mountain of debt, or more affectionately, my mountain of disappointment, but more on that later. What are you going to do with your $600? Leave a comment down below and share this video with your friends to give them some ideas on what to do with their stimulus money when it comes in. As always, stimulate that YouTube algorithm by clicking that like button, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss new videos. That's a wrap, and I'll see you next time.